Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. TMI Esports here. It's your boy Ramiro commentating as per usual, and we've got a pretty compelling match here today. We have number one TMI versus STHS. Currently, they are undefeated, and they only have one loss and one draw. They have the one draw with Central Catholic after scheduling this out. But here we are playing against them today. TMI currently stands tied for first place, currently undefeated at the top of TAPS's Valorant charts. So it's going to be really exciting to see how things play out today. In our second to last regular season match here, next week we'll have our last regular season match before playoffs start in December. So we are on Ascent, a map pretty popular with the TMI Panthers team here.
Choose your agent.
And agent selection is going on right now. They're rushing into it, trying to get their agent selected. And it looks like TMI is going with Pug as Astra, Jet Main as Sova, Noodle as Jet, Rob Doggy as KO, and YMSK at the Killjoy. Yes, you might see that Coach Nick is actually subbing in today. Oh, okay. All right. Looks like someone forgot to lock in their character. That's all right though. As I was saying, Coach Nick is subbing in today, in absence of Nick Sanders. Normally he would be Icongo. He is out for today. He had he was doing stuff today, and so for this season, for this match, we're gonna have Nick, who played on the Valorant team all of last year, with Coach Lisa in the coaching spot. So yeah, we're going to wait to see, maybe it was a disconnect there. Just taking a look at the ranks here, for the other team. We've got an Ascendant 1, a Gold 2, a Silver 2, and someone who's unranked, and a Gold 3. TMI, this seems pretty good. Jet Main is himself a Gold 3. Okay, we're restarting. So we're not going to see that. But TMI's got 2 Ascendants, 1 Plat. Things look really good. That's all I got to say. We go back to character selection, and it looks like things are going to be a little different, actually, than what TMI anticipated. Pug locking in as Jet, Jet Main holding on the Sova there, Noodle holding on KJ, Rob Doggy locking in as Omen, and YMSK on... There we go, locking in there. So what is this going to do? Well, Omen and Jet, whilst they're very different characters in sort of their playstyles, Jet being more of a duelist, they both have really good smokes. This is going to come to the advantage of TMI, being able to smoke off sites. Securing the site's going to be a lot easier, especially with the KJ as well. KJ's util is definitely more inclined to being able to hold the site very well.
Start the stream!
Oh, there's Rob Doggy there. But yes.
Can I get this? Can I get this?
If you're just joining us, TMI is currently... we're just starting here. To go over things again, Pug at Jet, Jet Main. Not playing Jet, playing Sova. Noodle as KJ. Rob Doggy as Omen. YMSK as KO. Again, very much a smokes advantage here. The other team has an Omen too, but that's their only smoke. There's KJ util coming in handy, of course, on the other team. KJ is a very interesting character. Tactics-wise, Rob Doggy's already got someone there. There's a little bit of firefight as the KJ stuck backside, and that's a Rob Doggy kill right there. As TMI quickly goes to plant spike, Their Omen is taken out by Pug. As they both remain backside, trying to figure out a way how to get on. Rob Doggy's holding that angle. The alarm bot of
one enemy remaining.
catches them. Noodle gets one. And Rob Doggy goes from behind, gets the other, and round one is a flawless for TMI. Really good job there, coming into sight really cleanly, using util to their best advantage. TMI, that was a really perfect round for them. What happened on the other team is just struggles. TMI's hitting all their shots. You know, something that you really want to do. And what it's going to do is force the other team into a save round to try and get credits so that they can compete. And odd look here as they all seem to go A. TMI's going B. Already setting some things up. You're going to see that they're, I would assume that Killjoy set up something. Yes, she did. KJ, a little bit of util on B site. First one coming in there is going to be that Omen. Pug watching from our Omen smoke to see who's coming in. This, again, slows down their ability to get on site. They have to go through their blind. And they don't want to get into Rob Doggy's crosshair.
Going out.
And they're just going to start making blind shots there. Rob Doggy gets one. Rob Doggy's heavily damaged there. Good use of Yuko by the other team. But Pug gets one. They get Noodle.
One enemy remaining.
There's one by Jetmain, and YMSK cleans it up. Noodle, the only one lost there. A solid chance for retake on the other team. They were all just kind of pushed up into the smoke there. But they were able to get through it. Pretty well. They were able to make an attempt to get on that site. KJ put down a turret, which sort of kind of frazzled TMI there, but TMI kind of held strong. Again, hit all their shots, and now they are coming back, and they're up 2-0, which is definitely a position they want to be. However, they're going to be facing up against a team that now has the ability to get weapons, two of them going Vandal. Here, as TMI is actually going for somewhat of an eco round themselves, with the only real rifle is Bulldog. A lot of fighting down middle. Pug is taken out by their KJ, but the KJ's hurt in the firefight. Noodle gets one as Noodle and company. Noodle and Rob Doggy push onto site. Noodle's hungry for the kill.
My
Kill there,
dead.
and that's going to grant him a rifle. Rob Doggy putting down the spike, no one in the vicinity. Jetman gets one with the sheriff. MSK just gonna get
one enemy remaining.
Noodle's able to fix it up though, and it is below.
Standing ahead.
And it's just Sky left.
Stealing sight.
And Rob Doggy's there. There's the blind Rob Doggy. Well, back in. And Jetman
No more to oppose us.
gets her with Scepter. That was a good round for TMI. They focused on not using rifles. So they actually came into that round trying to be a little bit more eco, a little bit more not wasting their money. They want to make sure they can get their money to last as long as it can. And if they lost that round, no biggie. But if they won that round, that's a huge deal. It puts the other team down heavily, with only 3 of them now getting a rifle, but basically all of them struggling for creds right now. But now TMI is able to buy what they please. Gives them a position of freedom. Already some firefight there. Rob Dodge is able to get out of the crosshairs of the Rays. Just sort of waiting there. TMI. There's Pug again. There's one more there. He gets Jetman.
One enemy remaining.
Rob Doggy's not going to let it go, and he's going to plant the spike with Sova. The lone
My ultimate
left
is ready.
on STHS. And it's really just going to be, it's a 1v4 situation, definitely not something they want to get themselves into. YMSK just holding that angle. easy headshot for him. And that's 4-0 to TMI's favor. Tactically, the other team just not really able to do anything. And, yep, and they are going to call their first timeout. And, yeah, so let's talk about TMI there. TMI's been pretty clinical in the first 4 rounds. Across all of our players, Rob Doggy's been insanely efficient with 5 kills, no deaths, 3 assists. Everybody else, Pug 5-1-2, Noodle 5-1, Jetmain 3-1, YMSK 3-1-3. This is shaping up to be TMI's asserting their dominance. It's just we got better players. TMI's really showing out. They're doing a great job at being methodical about how they get on site. They're not making any bad or poor decisions. They're not making any poor decisions on how to get on site. They're making the shots that they need to make. Definitely setting themselves up to be dominant in this situation. Really good showing, especially in the anticipation of this weekend's matchup against our 20 competition, which could see us face up against last year's champions, Cash Day. This would be a win today would for certain secure us at least first place, I would assume. But you know, really good job on the team, just trying to stay dominant, keeping morale high. As we move into the 4th round, they try to change things up tactically, and already some good damage done to Pug there with Raise's grenade.
You should run.
Attackers RKJ gonna try and lock down site. You can see they're trying to lock in there.
Revealing area.
The YMSK already takes out one. And there's one detained.
Trapped and zapped.
And one's already done. Noodle's able to get out of a hair situation. Gets a good tag on their Sova, but he dies in the process. Jetmain, the lone. And when Rob Doggy gets killed by
Spike down
XMPT.
mid.
Turret out.
And it leaves it as a 3v3 with the spike in the opponent's hands. Rob Doggy using his omen ultimate ability to pick up the spike mid. Now he's going to be able to hold down the side. Pug on the side. And we lost one more. It is
Last player standing.
And this round will come in as a loss for TMI. Really pushing onto A side. We lost some people there. They had really good util setup on A side. We weren't able to make the most out of
Okay, they
KJ's
tried.
ultimate.
Now.
So let's see how they respond here. They're put in a much better eco position. TMI's going full Vandal here. You kind of have to. I think we had Jetmain switch to Phantom. We're going full rifle here because you kind of have to.
Scanning ahead.
No excuses there. They know KO is able to get some more information. They decide to back off, and they're going to reconsider their options. The opponent, Sova, knows that Rob Daigie is there. And it seems like neither team has really fully committed to a rotate here. YMSK sort of holding mid. Rob Daigie's holding this corner here. More of TMI definitely on B site than A. But you can see that Sova start to peek mid, leaving the lone KJ on B site. TMI is going to wide peek here, trying to see if anyone's there. But the Sova decides not to go garage.
Placing swamp
TMI
grenade.
is gonna say, screw it, we're getting on site.
Bomb grenade out.
KJ moves to backside. And TMI's trying to pressure back there.
Placing bomb grenade. Bomb grenade out. Oh!
She
Spike
gets Noodle,
down
but
B.
Jetmain gets it back. YMS
30 seconds left.
You are powerless.
As they try to get on track. YMSK takes out one. Then he takes out one. Pug takes out one. Now it's a 2v2. YMSK is gonna hold this.
Knife deployed.
Last player standing. One enemy remaining.
One hits the other. Clutch performance from YMSK there. Two pristinely made shots to win TMI that round. One that was a little bit messy. Took him a long time to get the spike down. We had already lost some by the time we got the spike down. And YMSK did an amazing job there. Played on the spike, wasn't too aggressive, and was able to pull out a win on that one for TMI to bring TMI up 5-1. And now we're going to see what they do here. Again, one only on this side. KJ's got her defense on a very
One suppressed.
There's just a lot of shots incoming there. You know, KO makes a decent amount of noise. KJ's on mid, but look at Pug. Pug is going solo up into the entrance of A. Raze is there. Pug gets the pick on Raze. That's going to cause a definite reaction from
Found them.
STHS. We know where they are. We know where the KJ is. Pug's going to try and get another one. Pug's just gonna wait backside. Play it a little chill. I do like how Noodle and the other KJ are right next to each other. Pug. Noodle gets taken out mid. But the Sova forced offside by Pug. Now he's gonna have to play from the back.
Enemy tracked.
But the
Nowhere
defender KJ is
to
going to
run.
put on.
Yikes.
Gets one. Tries to get another. Lockdown was destroyed. Rob Doggy's just gonna hold this angle, and they're not gonna pressure him out from under. That's going to be. The spike's
Tango
gonna
down.
blow up.
Shutting
And,
them down.
One enemy remaining.
Rob Doggy gets a kill. YMSK gets the last one.
I'll clean up.
Spike blows and TMI gets 6. TMI is now up 6-1. You know, only missed the one round. Otherwise, TMI doing a solid job here.
Ready for close quarters engagement.
Now looking more on B side, really trying to exploit mid here. Gotta watch out for the alarm bot. They're able to get it out, but it gives the KJ knowledge. KJ gets Pug, KJ gets YMSK, KJ gets Jetmain, and it's 2 for TMI.
Bomb grenade out.
Just round up. And Noodle getting a crucial clutch kill there as they converge onto sides.
Last player
They get
standing.
it down. Rob Doggy gonna 1v1 Rob Doggy at 3 HP.
Cover going
Back
out.
side. This is his moment. Time to shine, Robert. They're just trying to pressure him out of. Rob Doggy's gonna get taken out there, and that will be a round win for STHS, bringing them up. They'll bring them to 2-6. They're down 2-6 against TMI. A lot went wrong on that round for TMI. Big props to STHS.
Cutting
They
force
did
calibrated for combat application.
They did
Close quarters unit online.
They did a pretty impeccable job at getting the picks on TMI. That's the KJ on the other team, XMPT, who's really been the hard carry of that team. Fantastic job holding the angle that she knew there were going to be people there, but she did not expect
out of my way.
there were going to be 3 TMI players there, and it was hers for the taking, and got the kills that eventually ended to them getting a pretty significant round win. Gotta give props to Rob Doggy on that one too. Did a solid job holding down, and there's just a lot of chaos on A side here. Rob Doggy is able to put it
My
down.
ultimate is ready.
There's Silva's ultimate. It's going to
Oh, it's
miss, and
out.
Noodle's going to take advantage.
Initiated.
Noodle's going to play his ultimate down.
Out.
Going to try and force out the other
Swamp
team.
grenade out.
YMSK gets XPM
Placing swamp grenade. Swamp grenade
and
out.
gets their omen.
Caught one.
KJ Ult gets one.
Scatter.
Rob Doggy teleports from behind.
One enemy remaining.
Gets one, and Pug gets the other. TMI with a significant round
Strike at their weak points.
there,
If one link
bringing
breaks,
one
the
back.
rest will
They're now
follow.
up 7-2. TMI doing a fantastic job on that one, utilizing a lot of util. Jet, Pug had the Jet ultimate there, was able to get a kill with it. And Noodle was able to use KJ's lockdown to lock down the site, and TMI was sitting pretty comfortable on that one. They seem to have success, but they're not
Powerless.
to rush in from mid. They gotta be careful.
Placing swamp grenade. Swamp grenade out.
KO's ult is out, but Rob Doggy kills from
Turret
behind.
destroyed.
And that's gonna set up alarm bells. Noodle isn't able to hit the shot, and it brings TMI to a 3v5 situation. They don't want to be in. Pug's able to get one, but Pug gets taken out. YMSK takes out one.
Initiated.
Their Killjoy is going to set up their lockdown.
One enemy
There's
remaining.
another one.
Last player
Last
standing.
two are taken out by that omen. YMSK and Jetmain got stuck up with each other, and unfortunately led to a win for SDHS.
Thrifty.
And that's going to be an
I
equal
need
round
nothing
win,
to
something
win.
that is very, very good for SDHS as they improve, take one back, and it's now 3-7. TMI's never had eco issues here, but notice Noodle is out of threads. So this could be something where where TMI is in this must-win round, a must-win situation, so that they can be able to hold on eco and not have to win a
Revealing area.
round as the other team just did. It's very difficult. It requires a lot of util. Had that KJ ult not been there, it wouldn't have happened. XBMC takes out Rob
Spike
Doggy
down B.
early on. Converging on site. KJ's backside. Hard takes out
down.
one.
Last player standing.
It's the Pug. Pug is taken out here. XPMT killing 4. And another round win for SCHS.
Last round before the switch.
Last round before we switch, before TMI takes on to defending.
Your combat data
TMI
is subject
going
to
to call
protocol
a
review.
timeout here. You kind of have to. After those 2 rounds, it was a little bit disappointing from TMI. You have Noodle, who's going into this round without any credits. This is not what I would say a must-win round, but it is a pattern. TMI started off hot, and they've lost 2 in a row. They need to come back from this. Definitely some changes are going to be made, but a lot's probably going to be talked about. How to win on
Unit
defending.
actuation validated.
How to win on
Warning.
defending.
This unit not intended for commercial use.
And
Assessing blade
so,
integrity.
again,
Complete.
let's see where TMI goes from here. What changes they make going into
Cutting force
this
calibrated for
last
combat
round,
application.
and what changes
Unit
they make going
actuation
into
validated.
defending.
Your combat data is subject to protocol review.
All right, so we are going to see the timeout end here. Let's see where TMI goes with this.
Placing alarm bot.
Different look here. They're going towards A. They haven't gone. They
Assessing blade
went towards
integrity.
B both rounds that
Complete.
they lost. So going towards
Ready
A might
for-
be in their favor. But they got to
Warning.
face up against
This
3
unit not
on
intended
A.
for commercial use.
But Noodle's going to rush, is going to go through mid. Putting his alarm bot back there is going to allow him to get some util out of this.
Bot coming back.
Rob Doggy gets a pick early on. He's been pretty solid today, but don't forget about YMSK. They've Pug gets one out. XPMT takes out Jet Main, and Pug avenges him.
Can't use that yet. Recalling my bot.
And they're just gonna rush into sight here. Omen's holding that angle. Noodle's very careful about it. Noodle shot from behind. But Pug takes out one of them.
Cover going out.
3v2 situation. YMSK is going to stick a plant here. Their Omen. Rob Doggy's able to get out of a bad situation, prevent himself from getting killed. Max Height Pug trying to fight off their Sova. And the Sova and the Omen are sort of playing from behind here.
Calling down.
One enemy
So
remaining.
Pug
Get out of my way.
gets one. Rob Doggy gets the last. And TMI wins their last attacking round. 8.
Switching
TMI now
sides.
up 8-4, moving into defending. Again, really solid round. They did a really good job on B site. Pug hit the shots he needed to, and they played slow. They took out XPMT, their best player, their KJ, and XPMT's been messing with TMI. He's got 17, 10, and 2. But you look down the line, you've got 6, 6, 4, and 1. Definitely a lot more kills concentrated on their KJ there. So that's the key there, is getting XPMT out of their rotation. Their plans fall apart there without their KJ. KJ's a very important character, especially when it comes to attacking here, where KJ's util is used to defend sites. Hug is going to sit in the smoke here. Smart play. But they know something's
Here.
up. So they're trying to shoot through the smoke. Try to get something going. And rotate towards A. KO and Omen sit in the wing. Hug's trying to hit a shot. He's unable to. They know where he is though. And he gets taken out, but he deals a great deal of damage to the other team. Doggy, YMSK.
Deployed. Two suppressed.
Spike
There's
planted.
another one.
One enemy remaining.
And Jet gets an A in this. And the Raze is taken out too. TMI diffuses here on the pistol round, going up 9-4. 4 more rounds won, and TMI will take this one home. Excellent job there. They lost in the beginning. They allowed them to take sides, but TMI was very smart. They played from behind, not trying to allow all their players to get taken out at once. And Rob Dayu, YMSK, played really smart down the stretch, and Jetman able to get a pivotal kill on their Omen, and the Raze is taken out in the end. Good job on TMI there. 9-4. Yeah, Pug leading the way, but it's been YMSK,
One
Rob
suppressed.
Doggy. And there's already one suppressed, giving a lot of knowledge to the KO there. Hey, they're already on site. Trying to rush in here. They're just sort of checking that back window if anybody's there. Rob Doggy's sitting waiting for them to get through his smoke. Their Omen smokes the top. They're preparing to move in, but they've got 2 people to face. YMSK.
Shadows traveling.
The Raze can't take him out. YMSK takes out another.
One enemy remaining.
And Noodle and YMSK takes out another, and Pug. And it's just one, and Pug through the smoke takes out their Sky. TMI with another clean round there. That one was a quick one. And it's 10-4. TMI back on top here. They're playing really comfortably on defense. And man, they're already thinking, hey, yeah, how much more can we get out of this? Pug's already put himself on an operator. Pug, YMSK, and Rob Doggy really leading the way with kills here, doing a fantastic job of taking out the opponents, making the shots that they need to make. And we're seeing the SCHS
Revealing the area. Found them.
And again, already evidently clear. There's one. There are some on B. But XPMT takes out Pug in the middle. They're all sort of waiting in that area. YMSK taken out in the smoke. 9-5 for TMI. Drone gets some information for Jet Main. Noodle takes out XPMT with the Omen. Takes out one. Noodle takes out another.
Spike down B.
Spike's taking
One
out
enemy
Jet
remaining.
Jet Main. Calm down, Jet Main.
Standing ahead.
KJ doesn't know what to do. She's got an operator. Not really the best against Jet Main with his Guardian. And she's just trying to find out where everyone is. Trying to see if she can
30
get
seconds left.
possession of the spike. And she misses the shot. Noodle's able to get her with. Noodle's able to get her. And it's 11-4 in favor of TMI. Solid round there by TMI. Pug taken out very early, not something we want to see. But they all rushed through mid essentially after that and sort of set things.
Bot coming back. Out of charges.
And it wasn't the best setup for TMI. But thank goodness for Noodle. Noodle was able to clutch up in the end. And Jet Main too. Both were able to stay alive and rack up some more kills. No one on TMI with a negative KD. I will mention that right now. Jet Main with 8-8. Noodle 12-8. Rob Doggy 13-8. YMSK with 16-7. And Pug with 17-9. Looks like, again, they're going this round onto a site.
Careful.
And it seems like Rob Doggy and Omen are pretty aware of that. Rob Doggy is playing this.
Cover going out.
Spike down
Rob
A.
Doggy's able to take out their Omen. The XPMT, their KJ, takes him out as they move quickly on the side. They're already going to get ready to plant.
Spike planted.
There.
Take flight.
They were able to get a good bit of information. Hey, they're all the way over there. Pug's able to take out one.
My double's
There's
dead.
Noodle.
One enemy remaining. Last player
And
standing.
it's just KO, and KO's able to take him out. Their Raze is able to take out 3 TMI players. But YMSK is able to avenge teammates and bring TMI up.
Team
8-4, and it's a team ace for
That
TMI.
lot was trash.
Everyone pitching in there. Yeah,
Match
no one with
point.
a negative KD. Still 8-10 for Pug. 17-7 for YMSK. 14-9 for Rob Doggy. 13-9 for Noodle, and 9-9 for Jet Main. And you can see this across the board. TMI is definitely spreading out the kills. On the other side, it's really XPMT and their Raze with the majority of the kills there. But you know, it's definitely a strategy. Just take out who's their best player? Oh, it's their
You should run.
Killjoy. The Killjoy is going to take Pug. Absolutely, and the lockdown destroyed. Raze is all not able to do any collateral damage. And TMI's all on site by now. Pug's taken out by them, but YMSK is able to avenge. Noodle's able to get through the smoke.
One enemy remaining.
Jet Main with
Defenders
the Otis
win.
able to win, and TMI wins here 13-4. A resounding win against STHS for TMI. And that'll be all for today. Thank you for joining in on the little bit later live stream than usual. Just cause, you know, a little bit later. Let's go over it. Pug with 19, YMSK with 19, Rob Dahyu with 14, Noodle with 14, and Jetmain with 10. Absolute fantastic job from your TMI Panthers in their second to last game of the season. And we will see you next week. And